Oh, it's definitely a holiday. Hello again, again, again. I'm back. Third time. This has got to be the charm. It's Monday, it's Labor Day, and I'm trying to go live and just play some Red Dead Redemption 2 with a few slight modifications to it. I decided that I wanted to mess with those mods a little bit and try and turn one off and on again. And I think it might have caused the stream to crash a little bit. But hopefully this is the last time that happens. Thanks, Mrs. Muss. Thank you, and good to see you. Hey, Street Combat, founder. I hope everybody's not getting bombed with notifications from YouTube, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I've made it. I'm in Emerald Ranch, and I'm gonna be working on just chilling, having a good time, relaxing. Hello, Progs. Everybody having a good day? What's happening? For me, it was pretty chill. No work today because of a national holiday. Well, I did a little work, but that's just to make sure that things are covered while we're closed, so that I don't walk into a complete mess tomorrow. You know, you're working right now. Well, thank you for working on a holiday. I hope they're giving you some extra pay. Did you have a good weekend? I did. It's good Formula One weekend. Had a nice barbecue with a couple of friends that came over. Okay, good, Mrs. Muss. You sounded like you were choking to death. When the stream crashed the second time, I heard Mrs. Muss like choking outside. But alas, thankfully, she's alive. Yeah. Buster. Aw, thank you, Arthur Morgan. That's a great way to start the show. Whoa. What the hell? There we go. I've never had that happen before. That was unique. I must have hit him a couple times. Yeah, I did. Just having fun, hey? No. No, the stream crashed a couple times, which was weird, but I think it's fixed. I have no idea. Hello, Rick. Welcome. I have no idea if it's fixed. We'll see. Usually it's so steady. I've had probably a year of really stellar uptime, but not today. Leave it for the holiday to have some weird problem. But anyway, just gonna hang out a little bit, probably play a couple of missions, but mostly just kind of do some hunting and gathering, getting together my herbs and meat and everything. Glad to see everybody in chat hanging out. It's cool. It's always fun.
Is that your blood?
What the hell?
That guy said, "Is that your blood?"
Right. You respect your betters.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
All right, girl.
All right, whatever you say. Look at you, Buster, doing some chores today. Good boy. Oh, great, Rick. That's awesome. Somebody bought your Red Dead Redemption 2 painting, and now we will eventually see it. That's great, man. Congratulations. Gotta be nice when that happens. I know you put a lot of work into that stuff. I'm gonna pick some wild mint, because we all know minty big game is the best thing you can make in this one. I don't know how it tastes, but it does good things to the main character, Arthur. Arthur likes it, so I like it. Rick. Hiring Buster for his housekeeping services. Aw, Arthur, thank you for 20 euros and happy Labor Day. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Street Combat, you're working as a supervisor? That's awesome. You can't afford Buster. Thank you, Arthur. You're an MVP. Thank you so much. Thanks for all you do for my channel. I love how we can comment on them now. That is so neat. That's a fairly new feature, at least as far as I know. Alright, I'm gonna grab a couple more. Maybe I'll tag a deer or two, and then I'll move on and do a mission. Get into this a little bit. No rabbits. I want either venison or big game. Hey, a lockbox. I would think Street. I mean, I went out and did some like driving around today. The roads were pretty quiet here, and traffic really wasn't as bad as it usually is. I guess most people have the day off, so there's a lot of people home barbecuing. And I'm gonna barbecue later. Got a nice New York strip steak I'm gonna share with my wife. Some baked potatoes. Maybe a cold beverage or two. Swedish meatballs. The only Swedish meatballs I've really ever had, Rick, are from IKEA. And I don't care if they're not traditional, they're delicious.
Let's go, girl.
I love going to IKEA just for that reason. Steak and baked potato, and I got some bacon that I'm going to chop up, some sour cream and cheese so we can make like the loaded. What is this? What kind of horse are you? Oh, Tennessee Walker. They're everywhere. Those are pretty ones though. Nicely done. Yeah, it should be pretty fun. I usually make steaks on cast iron pans, like the sear and then bake method. But I feel like making it on the grill for just something different. The steak and taters. There's a few things I could eat every day. Baked potatoes, one of them. Hard-boiled eggs, I could eat every day. And never get sick of them. I guess I should never say never, but you know what I mean. Oh, somebody burned a... Oh, Arthur needs some food. Let me eat a carrot. You hate everything Swedish, not because you want to, but because it's Danish law. Okay, let's go. Oh, you can definitely come, Arthur. I'll save you a seat. Pretty soon, we're going to have a table and chairs out there on the patio. I'm pretty excited. We made at least a decision for the first year. Oh, my hound dog. Hi, hound dog. You don't have a name yet, I don't think. Let me cook some stuff here. But I'm pretty stoked for that. Let's cook it. Ooh, carrot cake. That sounds great. You know, it's one of my favorites. Mrs. Musk and I had a couple over for that barbecue on Saturday, and they brought like a Hawaiian cake that had like 3 different colors. I think it was like green and red and yellow or something. It was really good. It was light. Kind of felt like angel... What is it? Angel food cake? It was really, really good. Yes. A little bit of schnitzel. I gotta feed my man here. Let's... Minty big game. I made a few of them to put in my pocket. Now I'm gonna put one in Arthur's stomach. Eat it, young man. You got this. I think he might need some sleep. But yeah, so we made a decision on a table and chairs set up for the patio, and we're just trying something. It's not cheap, it's not expensive, because we're budget people, but I want it to last, so we did spend a little bit of money, but I also don't want to like worry about it being ruined by the sun or rain or anything like that. It'll be under the roof, so it won't be that big of a problem. So I think for the next year or two, we're all set. And during that time, I'm hoping it just works out. Like, I like when you buy things and it's like, okay, this is perfect. This is what I wanted. I'm expecting that it'll be something like that. Oh, I gotta sleep until morning. So I'm excited about that. It should be here later this week. Now it's also going to be like insanely hot this week, so I might just leave it in the box and take care of it next week after this one. I don't know. You dare me to lead the legendary bull gator to camp? Oh, I've unleashed many legendary animals on camp. It's kind of funny. I don't know how to lead the bull gator without using a cheat though, like without using a mod, I guess. Arthur, what's going on with you? You need like a real meal, huh? Or is he dehydrated, maybe? Maybe dehydrated. I'm gonna tear down camp and try and get into town. Thank you for sharing those links. Appreciate you.
Come on, girl.
He doesn't look good. Yeah, he looks unhappy right now, and I think he might be a little bit. He may be a little dehydrated, so I'm gonna run him to the Dakota River, get some water, and try and get some water into his system. Oh, not gonna run off the cliff though. And then I'm gonna go into Valentine and try and get him a meal, because I'm feeding him some. He's healthy, but that one core that has the fork and knife on it, I wonder if that only gets really truly filled up when you go and eat meals, not necessarily just eating on the road like what we're doing here. Arthur needs a day off. Seriously, he is the workhorse of the gang. He just needs a plan. For some reason, I feel like plan or no plan. Hey, unknown. How you doing, bud? How's business in your world today? Trying to make my way to the river to get some water. I do notice the core that has like the water cup on it, which is one of the mods that I'm running. It is empty, so maybe he's just really dehydrated. I feel bad, been running this guy dry. Unknown, they got you working today? But your place is closed, right? Or was it open today? Cleaning a gym today? I figure it's got to be easier to work without the people in the building, right?
Easy.
Or is it not a holiday where you are? I forget. Does Canada celebrate the holiday? Oh, yeah, there's something definitely wrong with Arthur. He is not feeling good. Let's get him, Can't get the survival menu to come up. There it is. Got it. It's closed. Awesome. Drink. Drink, Arthur. There's that sound. Come on, let's see what you're doing. Zeno! Hey! How's it going? Alright, I guess wash. Okay. You're working Monday through Thursday and Sunday, so your weekend is basically Friday and Saturday. I was just talking to one of my moderators about this. It's gotta be nice having like weekday days off. Cool. But like having a weekday off, you could get out and go do stuff, like go to the DMV, go to the grocery store, get to the dentist, you know, like, it's such a pain to do that if you work Monday through Friday.
Okay, girl.
I love working, but it is not as easy all the time. All right, I'm gonna head up to Valentine, go to a saloon and get a meal real quick, and then I'll move on and I'll do a mission. We'll have some fun. I don't know what to do, but I'll find something. Awesome, Zeno. You went to the range. That's awesome. Indoor or outdoor range? And 56 hours in a single work week, Street, that's awesome. They pay you overtime for those 16 hours? I hope they do. Hope you get a special rate for that. You should. No way. 1911 was jamming up. What was it doing? Like stovepiping? Like catching the bullets on the way out? Or the, I should say the shell casings on the way out? Outdoor range. Go out to about 100 yards. Nice. It's my favorite way to shoot. I do indoor sometimes, but I'd rather shoot outside. Good Street. Hey, Kai. I love my 1911. It's my favorite. It's also my newest, but it's my favorite in the flock. Oh, rad. Unknown, almost breaking 40 hours this week. Good for you, dude. And that's awesome that you get the supervisor pay rate. Like a boss.
You fixing to come to grief, huh?
I've seen that happen. It's never happened on any of my guns, but I've seen that happen.
Make an enemy?
I mostly see that happen with ARs, especially homemade ARs. People tend to not be quite as scientifically perfect as the big manufacturers.
No, we're taking a risk here. This is my game.
Watch your damn self. Oh, you think you're real scary, huh? I'll show you scary. Come on, little boy. Let's settle this like men.
Where I win.
Okay.
You know what? You're on. I'll be doing the world a favor. Come on, let's go outside. Thank you.
All right, it's time for a duel.
You made a big mistake disrespecting me. Oh well.
Oh well. All right, doggy, get out of the way.
Oh, oh, oh! Brown's coming up real fast.
Oh, he was too drunk to duel. Nah, this isn't typical. He was just drunk.
Saves me the trouble, I guess.
I'm gonna bring him inside. No need to be laying in the mud. Let's bring him in. Sit him down in the corner of the bar. He'll be fine.
I don't like this.
I ain't shot. Got any more.
Rick, thanks for the heads up, dude. That sounds awesome. There you go. Stay right there. Alright, I gotta start with egg. Pickled eggs. Investigating what? I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he's not dead. What are they investigating? Hey, Slick, what's up? I know, but I thought I'd bring him inside so that he wasn't just laying out in the mud. I guess I'll have another egg while I'm waiting. Yeah, I feel like all work has some part of it that you don't really like doing, Founder. I have never had a job that didn't have at least a half a dozen things that I just didn't like about doing it. Usually it was just stuff like that, like you said, like, well, this is just part of the work. I'm gonna get a
Get the hell away from me.
quick shave on.
I'm getting the damn law.
Unarmed assault. Hang on, let me plead my case here.
Get on the wrong side of me. You stop right now.
Damn it.
He's on the move.
Oh, man.
Whoa, you go away.
If you don't raise your hands, I will put you to death right here.
Okay, I give it up.
All right, I'll just go to jail for the night for $5. You serious?
Somebody get the law.
Come on, let's go. Arrest me. Oh. I don't know why that just happened. I did not pull the gun, but all right. They wanted a shootout. I can't. That's why we can't have nice things. This is exactly why we can't have nice things. Dang it. Where's my horse? There you go. Come on, Rachel, let's roll. I was really trying. I was just gonna let it go. But no. Bunch of the townspeople after me. Now my bounty's $100. Yikes. Okay, cool. Thank you, unknown. Hey, yeehaw, how are you? Oh, there's somebody who really wants it. Alright, you really want it? You can have it. There you go. You got it. You asked for it. You can have it. Just a social call. Just trying to get a meal. Had a couple eggs. I guess that counted. It did count. It changed the fork and knife icon yellow from red, so that's fine. Oh, here comes my dog. Now I gotta go. Exactly.
Easy.
Time to
Whoa.
get out of here. Giddy up. Now I'm gonna have to go find a place.
All right, girl.
That's right, girl. Oh, don't poop on the dog. I'm gonna go pay my bounty. I'll pay my debt to society, $115, and all I did was try to give up. They wanted to fight. There's no doubt. They just wanted to fight. I'll go to Wallace Station. It's right across the river. Alright, come on. Let's go, dog. Anyway, he seems healthy enough. So I'm gonna go pay off my bounty, and then I'll run a mission or two. I know, I didn't even get to have a meal. I got to have like 3 eggs. And it's good, but, you know. Can't the guy just sit down for a meal? And I didn't even do anything wrong. There was no assault. I picked the dude up and then put him on the ground. That was it. Great start for a Monday, exactly. And weather is still broken. It's snowing, and it's the end of spring. Clearly my attempt to uninstall the season thing didn't work, so I'll have to look at that after the show. Cursed eggs. Exactly. What's up, RG?
Okay, girl.
Alright, let's see how bad they make fun of me while paying my debt to society here.
Hey there, don't think I've seen you in here before.
Happy to assist you in a moment.
Back wall there, razor,
Costing you a pretty penny to repay your debt.
post office,
May I help you?
Fella's an idiot.
I'm good.
Don't judge me for it. Anything you can't see, just check the catalog.
Okay, let me buy some stuff.
Now, let me have a look.
Take some arrows.
Good choice.
What else you got? Miracle Tonic will do.
Much obliged.
Just having fun gifted a membership and it went to Muttley. Well, I don't know who that is, but that's a great username. Welcome, Muttley, and thank you so much. Just having fun.
Look like you could use a few precautions.
This guy said I could use a few precautions, huh? Alright.
That's it for now.
All the way from Indonesia. Hello from Los Angeles.
See you again.
Okay, let's take a look. That's pretty cool, Founder. Thank you, Street Combat. 7 months of membership. Really appreciate you. Alright, I'm going to take a look at the map and see what there is to do. I've got to work with Molly O'Shea, which is the... Okay, so this is the honest mistake with Uncle. Or work for the Greys. The Course of True Love. Okay, that's a fun one. I guess since I tried Molly O'Shea's mission last time, I think I don't remember where that went, but... Oh, that's when I was Arthur but I was dressed as Kieran. I'll try this one first. But I still need a meal. I wish I could grab a meal right here. And hopefully they'll have some stew going at camp.
Come on, girl.
Yeah.
Street, I like some of these missions, like what's about to happen with the Greys, but because I like the way that Rockstar makes these games where you have like really intense shooting missions, and then you have ones that are like kind of hokey or campy fun, and then you have ones that are like some random subplot side mission that your main character is like, why am I even doing this? And I think this is one of that. It's like one of those ones where he's like, alright, I'll do you. You can hear it in his voice throughout the mission too. It'll be fun. Slanging and banging. Doing well. Happy Labor Day to you, and if you're not in the U.S., happy regular Monday. RG, I'm glad. This is my favorite game. My favorite game of all time. And I've played a lot of games. This is my favorite one. Yeah, Street, isn't it cool? I like the way they do that. They change up, like, the story isn't just about running around and shooting at things. And Rockstar does it all the time. They did it through Grand Theft Auto. They've done it in both of the Red Dead Redemption games. I assume the next Grand Theft Auto is going to be full of stuff like that too. GTA 5 had it. Like, kind of like the mission where the skydiving missions in GTA 5. That had no... I mean, it did have something to do with the plot sometime, in a way, but it really didn't. It was just like some random thing that you did. Good slanging. I like it too. I've had a good day. Got a nice steak to put on barbecue later. A couple of cold beers. And it's been chill. I did have to work a little bit this morning, but it's fine. I like woke up and worked from bed. Didn't really matter. Thank you, just having fun. Thanks for noting that. I'm getting awfully close. Thank you, RG. I'm getting awfully close to 1,500 subscribers, which for me is about 1,400 more than I thought I would ever get. So it's really exciting. So if you know anyone who might like the channel, real people only though, no bots or anything like that, that would hurt my channel, but no fake accounts, none of that stuff. But if you know somebody, or if you have a social like a Facebook or Twitter or whatever, and you would be so kind as to share my channel link, I'd appreciate it. No pressure, of course. Just having time to hang out and play games and hang with y'all is most important to me. I didn't realize what a long ride it was to Clemens Point from wherever I was sitting. I agree. Slanging, it's totally true. It should be a crime to work today. Kind of ironic, because I think Labor Day is celebrating the fact that we work. I think, right? Like, is to give a day off. Oh, we got a rainstorm coming in.
You're all right, girl.
Windy. You can see Arthur responding to the wind. Gobble, gobble. Nice, Slick. I didn't know that. That's cool. What do you make? What kind of content do you make, Slick Wolf? That's great. Good for you, Slick Wolf.
Yeah.
Have you ever met up with any of your subscribers? Like in real life? You know, I saw a really cool edit today, Slangin', where they had Jack Marston go through World War I and then turn into a gangster after that. So it was like a World War I scene, and then it was kind of like Mafia. It was pretty cool. I don't think that's what they're going to do, but I don't know how they made it. It was pretty interesting. If I find it again, I'll share it on Discord, but that would be nice if that's what Red Dead Redemption 3 would be. I'd play that. Be something completely different. No more, not an outlaw game anymore. But it would make sense, right? Like growing up with an outlaw family, then being drafted into World War I, then coming out of World War I, going directly to crime would make sense to me. You heard they're working on the map for Red Dead Redemption 3. That's neat. I bet they have to have somebody working on it, but I think all hands are on deck to make sure that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the best possible game that Rockstar can produce. So once they have that, if that sells the way that the other GTA, the most recent 2 GTA games have sold, then they can do whatever they want. Oops. Sorry, dear. That's exactly why I'm asking. I want to know if Slick has ever met up with... Because, like, I've met Arthur Morgan in real life. Who else? A couple other people that come to stream sometimes I've met in real life, but I've never put together, like, a whole channel get-together, and I think it would be really fun. So I'm wondering, for somebody who has that many subscribers, what it's like. Okay, I guess I'm not going back to camp. That's why it took so long. Getting so distracted, chatting.
Easy,
I
girl.
forgot where I was going.
Has anyone seen an Englishman
Cabin.
called Gavin?
in general, Slangin', I've been streaming for,
Easy.
God, I guess it's probably been about 4 years. Yeah, like almost 4 years. If you're asking just today, I've been streaming for about 50 minutes. But in general, about like 3.5 years, something like that. And it was just something I started doing during the pandemic because I was bored and
Yep.
I guess like wanted some socializing. And I love playing games, but I don't really like playing them by myself. Like I like playing with other people, at least other people like around. It's cool. Yeah, Mafia the Old Country looks really good.
What do you want, boy?
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Thanks, Slang.
And I suppose Lee was drunk when
Really
he did
fun.
it.
I love doing
Look,
this
you can
every other
come
day.
in, but you ain't talking with me.
I was just speaking with my wife about this. It's like something I never get demotivated. I really don't look at the numbers very closely. It's nice to see the channel grow. But what's most important to me is like it's fun. It's really enjoyable. I love coming in here. Everyone has, especially over the last year, has been so generous in helping me. You know, throwing like subscriptions and memberships and super chats and stuff to help me like kind of further justify doing it and further justify spending as much time working on it as I can. And it inspires me to do other things. Like I got a concept for a video that I'm gonna make probably this week at some point, maybe into next week. And before I was just like, I'm just gonna play live stream and just have fun and see how that goes. But now I'm starting to think about like, what kind of other videos can I make that are related to gaming or not? You know, maybe they will be, maybe they won't be.
Hey, can you talk?
I look like I can talk. You want to talk? Try Bo Gray. Out by the storehouses. Man won't lift
Oh,
a
I didn't
hand,
realize that,
sure
Slick.
can't move his lips.
I didn't realize that. So you have the subscribe. You're way over. I only need 1,000 subscribers to reach monetization, but you don't have watch time. That's complex. You should maybe consider live streaming. You get a lot of watch time, even if just one person watches your stream. If you stream for an hour or two a couple times a week and just have one person watch, you build that up pretty quickly. It's kind of funny because I'm the exact opposite. I got the watch hours really fast, and it took me a while to reach 1,000 subscribers. So it's been funny, which is great. Like it kind of, like I said, it helps me justify what I do because it eventually happened. But I had no problem getting like the amount of time that everyone here was coming and watching the game. I had a problem getting subscribers, but I think it's also because that's not the focus for me, and it really never has been.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Thanks, Slangin'.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but here's hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx.
Thanks
of
for the plug, just
mysterious
having
but
fun. I can't wait till you get your
strangely
shirts.
helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
Hey, Enigma.
I'm just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray.
That's interesting,
We
Slick.
Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future.
She's from the
like
future.
Tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter.
Playing Cupid
and
a little
this
bit here.
bracelet, please.
Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are.
So it's interesting because here you can make some choices on this mission. You can keep the bracelet and never bring it to her. You can bring her the letter and keep the bracelet, I think. You can... I'm gonna do the right thing. I like playing the high honor part of this game. Just helping too. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet story. Two houses, blah blah blah, however that goes. Oh, Rachel was hiding out back there. Come on, Rachel. Let's go.
Let's go, girl. Here we go.
The music in this game hits me every time. That's why it's so worth playing over and over again, I think, too, is like, firstly, there's lots of different ways you can play the game. There's lots of different stuff to do. But the soundtracks, like I have all these soundtracks on vinyl, and I'll just throw them on and listen to them just because it's so good. It's like very relaxing. Having like the stepping of the clop clop of the horse, or like when it's raining in the game. It's very, I think it's very comforting. I know, finally nice weather. Right, Arthur? It's beautifully well done. Yep. Alright, so gotta be careful here. Gotta sneak onto the grounds, and I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna interrupt the music for just a split second. I think I'm gonna do this by going all the way down here. I don't really want to get caught. I just like to find her. Found her, refresh my memory. There's a couple of things that have been shared there recently. It's nice, isn't it, Arthur? It's a nice way to just like, I like playing music that way. I don't have a huge collection, but I like movie soundtracks a lot. And then I also like buying, when I go to concerts and stuff, I like buying vinyl directly from the artists because I hope they make the most money that way. I feel like buying some piece of physical media is something that you don't usually get nowadays, and like I don't have a CD player, so record player just works. Oh, swimming? That's a great idea. Oh yeah, I found her. That was hilarious. It looked like a fun party. I didn't get the joke though. Is that a character in a movie or something, or were you just being funny? Because you were both dressed very similarly, and you were like sweeping or something, I think. It was cool. I do not have the Blood Dragon vinyl, but I'm keeping an eye out for it. I haven't seen it for sale recently, so I'll keep an eye out for it. That's a great one. Takes a lot of self-confidence to dress like that, Founder. Good for you. Alright, so let's see. These Braithwaites, they don't like outsiders very much, so... it's from a music video. Slick Wolf, do I want to line up a collab? In spirit I do, but I'm sort of heavily just focused on having a good time, and I'm kind of a solo guy in that way. Like a solo creator. So I really appreciate it, but probably not at the moment. It's a great idea, swimming there. I like what you're saying. I think I've done this one time before. Maybe do something like this. Oh, nice, Buster. You got a center channel speaker? Those are great. I need to get one of those. That's awesome, just having fun. You bought vinyl before it became a huge hit. Thriller, nice. I remember, like, I'm old enough to remember, I guess, when a lot of bands were... Cassette was pretty much the era for me, I guess, but that a lot of bands were putting out little, like, 7-inch records. So, like, you'd go to a concert and you could buy a little single that was like a 45 or 7-inch, whatever you call it. But, full albums, I didn't really start getting into those until later on. Probably sometime in the last 15... Yeah, probably in the last... I mean, I bought a lot of records in the 90s that were, like, for DJing and stuff, but that's different.
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo.
Oh.
Bo, he is so...
Strange.
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's
45s
different,
were huge.
But if they find out,
They
they'll
must have been
kill
really cheap.
him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever
Someplace
been to
awful,
Ohio,
like
sir?
Ohio.
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there.
Me too. I
He
think
was
I
sort
got
of
him
the
styling
black
right
sheep
now.
on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty
So funny that they called out Ohio
I
slang.
don't know quite what to say.
That's
Well,
not
nothing
fair.
to say except I hope they all rot.
I got
I
family in
don't.
Ohio.
Well, maybe a bit. But here,
That's awesome.
if you see Bo
Ohio
again,
State.
will you give this to him?
Sure.
All right, now we got to go back to Bo without getting caught. Leave the area without being seen. No doubt. I'm going swimming. Good reminder of how to handle this, Buster. Do I have enough stamina to get across? Yep, there we go. Sure. Have me some meat. Slang it just got real. They mention your state. A little derogatory in the way that they mentioned it, but I think they mean well. She doesn't know where the heck Ohio is. There we go. I don't know where Arthur hides all this food. But I have like pounds and pounds of big game, venison. The man can pack it away. I don't know how he does it. I know, Arthur. Every mission makes me think about my gold rush, yeah. And there might have been a few people that weren't here for that, but there's a achievement for this game where if you get a gold rating on 70 of the 103 missions, then you get an achievement, and you have to do it to get platinum, to get like the ultimate achievement for the game. It was a long series of me trying and trying and trying and trying and failing, and then trying and trying some more and failing a little bit. It was fun, but at times stressful because Rockstar, the developer of the game, really knows how to make this difficult. They like made some of them nearly impossible. Arthur must have huge pants. Exactly. I agree. Alright, let's go back to see Bo and give him his piece of this.
Yep.
I learned almost everything I know from you, Arthur Morgan. Thank you. You're the legend. It was fun. It's one of those games that Platinum is so hard that I don't think a lot of people step to it, because just like Grand Theft Auto is really hard to get Platinum, and I do not have that. But I had to. I've played this game so much, I was like, I gotta go through with it. And now there's like 150 hours of video of me trying and failing and trying and failing. But it was fun. I got to know the game really well. Yeah, fun and a bit of a pain in the ass. Whites. So that's like another example of how this work. I don't even like calling it that, but playing, live streaming so much, it's like driven me to be creative, and I made a video to help other people to learn how to get gold faster. Like all those things, especially the main 5 tips that I learned from it. They help a lot. Without those, I never would have been able to do this. Like, I never would have gotten Platinum. What's up, newcomers? Good to see y'all. Happy Monday. If you're here for the first time, now's the perfect time to subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it's a big deal and important to me. Let's go see Bo. Let's see what he gets out of this. Yep, skipping the cutscenes was one of them. That drove me crazy. How long have I been playing games? I've been playing games pretty much my whole life, since the 80s. So, a long, long time. I feel like I've grown with them just the same way that I grew with the internet and computers. I got really lucky to live in a time where, and to be exposed to like people that knew about computers or like were up on the internet or gaming. But like my first gaming console was a Commodore 64. Was basically just a keyboard, that like a QWERTY keyboard that you plugged into your TV, and it played some really bad games. And then eventually we got a Nintendo, and then I got a Sega Genesis, and then I got turned PlayStation after that, pretty much. PlayStation's, I'm a big fan of PlayStation.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Oh,
Sure.
nice, Arthur.
But it'll cost you.
Nicely done.
I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a
And there have been years that I didn't play a lot of games.
She's-
Just because like work
This'll
and
get
life got in the
killed for
way.
sure.
What?
But it's always been something
Women's
I've done.
suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they're gonna... They'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it
don't
before.
wanna marry my
Mister,
cousin.
You gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
Mrs. Musk likes to play certain types of games. So she'll play like Tetris. She loves Tetris. And when sometimes we'll get together and play games.
Come on! Come on!
But I think she also likes watching the type of games that I play, because I pretty much only play games like this that are telling a story, that are like, it's like a movie. Because I've done a lot of messing around in this game, but like, if you actually just sit down and play this game, it's like a huge epic movie, and I like stuff like that. If you flip through the playlists on this channel, you can see like every single game I played is kind of cinematic in nature, and
True love may be shot.
I think she likes watching that kind of stuff. A couple other games, like there's a game called Animal Crossing that she plays. She has a Nintendo Switch.
I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
She struggles a little bit with the games like this where you have to like control the camera, like, you know, keep track of all this stuff. But I think that's just a matter of needing some practice.
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter.
Nice,
sir.
just having fun. I appreciate that.
protecting
Hey, Leslie Nielsen, how you doing, dude?
Certain elements.
Welcome and happy Labor Day. I hope you're having a nice, chill Monday.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
That's right.
Miss Calhoun. Miss Calhoun.
I love how
My
Arthur's just
friend
like,
here says
sure,
he can drive
I'll
the
do this.
wagon.
I'll drive the wagon, sure.
Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well,
Here we go.
I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
I love this game.
Mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters, we cook the food and we now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Becker Road.
I love how the women are like riding on the cart, but there's also some running along with it. It's so cool.
Good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Played some golf. Nice. How'd you shoot?
Hear it all right.
Very good.
We went out for like a little snack for lunch. I slept in.
Friend of the movement.
Not too much though. I got a nice New York steak to throw on the grill later, some baked potato, and a couple beers.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself.
Yeah,
Stay on Main Street.
to Arthur's point, just having fun. Like,
Here, Mr. Morgan.
I feel like we've seen so many good games together, especially Arthur and I, but a lot of the other people in the chat too.
I believe.
It's like I wish I could go back and play them again for the first time. They're like good films. Like, you go like, oh, now I know the twist, or now I know the story, and watching it again, yeah, I'll watch it again, but the difference is a lot of these games take like 30 to 60 hours of time instead of just a movie, so.
That's a pretty dumb
Shot at 84, played Bennington, Vermont. Cool, I've never played at Bennington, but that sounds fun. And that's a nice game.
Mr. Morgan.
Not bad.
In front there, and then all you need to do is listen. Mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters, we cook the food and this spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Go home! Shut your mouth! What are you doing? Hell is going on? Well, here. Oh my God. Sitting and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what you're
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
These knuckleheads.
Dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here? Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
Sure.
You learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was.
Weren't we just leaving?
Buster.
Who the hell is this?
I used to do that a lot.
What?
I used to play through games and skip tons of cutscenes, and I never really knew what was going on. I was just about shooting stuff.
Come on.
Changed a lot. 2020 changed a lot for me.
Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord.
Come on,
Follow
man.
me.
Get
I
on.
know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
By marriage.
Of equality, a land of progress. Look at the
Go. I'll follow you.
You don't
This is
wanna
cool. This
go
song is
back
like a
and hear
remix of the
speeches?
song that was playing at the beginning
I
of
ain't
this.
voted before, but kinda getting hot for
It's all
voting
bass
rights.
instead of violin.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me,
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
the sooner it's dealt with, you mean?
Slow
we're
bow.
dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years.
I've
She
seen her.
were
I know where
right,
she's at.
You know, and Penelope said,
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
well, Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. I don't know.
Get ready. All right, a little light on guns, but that's fine.
This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family, we have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so.
Yeah,
but,
that's
they
there's a
keep
lot
me
going
out
on
of
at
the
this stage.
discussions.
This
I
is
have
one of those
more of
stories that doesn't have a lot to do
artistic temperament, so
with the rest of the
Oh, is that
game,
what
but
they
it's fun to
call it?
play.
Yes. Oh, you made a joke.
Two feuding local
I really
families.
love her. I do.
Everybody
stick
thinks they're
around.
both rich.
Maybe
They
you
have
can
secret
die for her
gold
as well.
hidden.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you.
Les, I'm gonna
Excuse
start
me.
using that. Like, just when people are like, man, that sucked, I'm gonna be like, hey, nobody died. Puts it into some good, like, outlaw perspective for you. Nobody died, you're probably okay.
Here.
Yeah, this is early. Nobody died. Nobody. This is something neat. This is like a battlefield leftover from like the Civil War. And I guess I'm told that if you come here at night when it's raining, you can actually hear like the ghosts. You can hear like ghost voices in this thing. With my luck, it's not going to rain right now, but I've not done it. It's one of the things in this game I've never seen, but it's kind of cool. So you're like walking around in these trenches of some big battle that happened here during the Civil War. And I guess you can hear the soldiers talking to each other or something. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's pretty damn cool. That's awesome, Leslie.
Easy now.
Yeah, I don't know how it'll have to rain. So if I get American Badger, I'll watch. If it rains, and it must be at night. Yeah, I'm told it needs to be at night. So if we get some rain, but looking pretty nice out. I don't think I'm gonna get rain right now. But I'll stay in this area. Maybe I'll hunt here in the area for a little while. Oh, there we go. Some deer. Tree star. Nope. There we go. Nice white-tailed deer. Perfect pelt. I like using the bow in this game a lot. It's nice. Never tried it either, Arthur. Okay, cool. Another one of the rare things that both you and I haven't seen. That's good. Yeah, give me my arrow back too. Thank you. Hey, what do you... We gotta name the dog. Does anyone remember the name of the hound dog in Fox and the Hound? What was his name? Oh, you hungry? You're hungry, huh? Alright, here you go. Here, take it. Here you go, big guy. Have some venison. That's a good boy. I feel like, Leslie, you have such a good memory for stuff like this. I feel like you might remember those. All I remember is it's Corey Haim, and he says,
Yep.
I'm a hound dog.
That's the only thing I remember from it. Alright. What else is around here? I'm just gonna go hunting a little bit. Shady Bells here. I gotta stay away from them. They're not ready for us yet. Danny! Yeah, great game. 100%. Copper. Alright, thank you, buddy. No, it's Copper. He's Copper. That's it. That's totally it. Good memory, Leslie. Alright, we're naming this one Copper. Because he's a hound dog. He's currently named Dog. Love that movie. Is it wrong that I feel like watching that movie after the show?
That's my boy.
Yeah. Good boy. That's a good boy, Copper. Yeah, you good boy.
Hello, boy.
Boy. Looks like a ringing in about 16 likes so far. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for pressing that like button. And if you haven't already, for subscribing to the channel. Many of you already know, but I live stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. And then in between, I often put out other videos, little shorts. If you have PlayStation Plus, I will remind you every month what games are coming for your monthly games. Remind you to download them, tell you a little bit about them, which should be coming any time now. It's September 2nd and we haven't had any news yet. I feel like tomorrow is going to be the day that I have to make that video.
Slow up now.
Well, there's something going on in town. Let's see what the stranger's doing. I feel like it's going to be Gavin, but whatever. Oh, that's a neat looking... Oh, no guns in here. That's right. It's a nice looking buck. Leslie, don't look too closely. I've accidentally already killed 2 dogs. So they sometimes do. Barkley, my first dog, he stuck it out. He was a good dog. He was like a sheep herder dog kind of thing. He really did a good job. But the second dog, which was a poodle, and I called it... Was it the second dog that was not Murph? No, the second dog was... Oh, a husky that we called Muskie. And he died like in 13 minutes or something. Like really, really fast. And then I had not Murph. But I think the poodles are a little ugly in this game. They're weird looking. Let's talk to this stranger. I'm in the mood for this kind of mission today.
You need me to move? Move? Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Progs, my man.
I didn't mean any
Glad to have
offense,
you.
sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir.
I am also a dog owner.
A fine day.
You members, put Murph in the stream. Use that Murph emoji.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea.
I know Barkley was the best.
But I had no
he killed
idea how I
everyone.
offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back check?
They didn't like my medical
There she
practice,
is,
I
my Murph.
suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
I love how innocent Arthur is.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes, but no great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
That makes sense to me,
Which way they
Props.
go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
You'd be naming
sort
your
of force
best
to-
friend after someone very important to you.
Please don't go to any trouble on my account.
Arthur's like, I go to trouble on everyone's account because I'm the only one who doesn't work. Yeah, I am.
I heard them say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
McComb's End, you say? Okay.
thanks.
Well, I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna have to rough them up a little bit. Murph got her name from the movie Interstellar, a movie that my wife and I like quite a lot. I've told the story a million times, so I'm sorry if you've heard me tell the story, but it's my best friend's name. It's where it came from. So, but in the movie, Matthew McConaughey cries and says Murph a lot. There's many scenes where he's like Murph, Murph. It's his daughter's name in the movie. And so my wife and I, way before we even thought about getting a dog, used to jokingly yell Murph across the house. We'd be like, Murph, like, I need you. It was like a way of saying I need you. Murph. I don't know why. It was funny. Because it's not a funny movie. It's not a comedy. It's a drama. But it was kind of funny in some moments. And then when we got our dog, we were thinking of a name, and it was like Murph. No doubt. You thought it was because of Eddie Murphy. Yeah. I do love Eddie. I do. Buster's wife and daughter named Nova. They did a good job with that. Your dog is nice too. What a beaut. But Murph was also a Murph. Like, she seems like a smart, like in that movie Interstellar, I'm not spoiling it, but Matthew McConaughey's daughter is like a smart scientist type kid. And I'm like, Murph's really smart. Like, it fits her really well.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair way to say it, Danny. You say dog owner, but we all know what you mean. You're their parent. My wife might say paw rent. You know, like a little dog's paw. Paw rent. It does, right? She's a Murph. She's like a Murph all day. I'm just taking my time over here because I'm talking about dog stuff. But I think, you know, like, to your point, Danny, like, owning a dog, it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. But it is your best friend, usually. If you're a good dog parent, you're taking care of them like it's your best friend or like a family member. Well, I think did one of you guys drop this? Who else is here? Who else is here? Oh, close quarters combat. Let me try for the checkpoint again. That was fun. I was kind of a sitting duck on the horse. All right, you ready? Let's do this again. Let me take a tonic. Oh, and I need weapons. Could you hold this for me? What do I get? I'm gonna do it the same way. I'm gonna do the same thing. Jump on the horse.
Come on,
let's go.
girl.
I'm just gonna walk in like a brute force here. I have some other options for pistols, which I think I'm gonna do. The double action is much better. And I'll use the cattleman as well. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is such a way to roll in here.
Doctor friend of mine lost his wagon. You all ain't seen it, huh?
What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How is Rampage on? That's not supposed to be on. Oh, Buster, did you have to let one go or what? Well, somebody else here.
This is it, you son of a bitch! This one's got your name up.
If you done, boys, I'll go.
Me too. The bolt action is really nice. Oh, sorry about your head, buddy. I'm gonna look around here a little bit and loot these fellers for ammo and money and stuff. See if they got anything left behind. I've never noticed it before, but this is exactly like the mission with the dead Justin Timberlake mission. Distillers, whatever it's called. This is the same gang. It's like the Moonshiner gang. I love shooting from the hip. That's what you got to do with the single action revolver, because he uses like the back of his hand to run the hammer on it. Oh, this is a location for a cigarette card. I'll admit, I did the bare minimum on the cigarette card stuff. I just got one. As you saw, I only got one because one set. Props to anyone who got all of them. Yeah, the pump action shotgun is really cool. You can collect all the parrots. It's pretty. I knew there was something like that. Let's see, in here, right? Yep, right there. Got it. Great tips, Arthur. You should write a book. A billfold. I don't want to do that. Excuse me. I'm gonna need a picture for this. The Legendary Parrots. Sounds like a cool band. Excuse me. Got Saturday voice for some reason here. No, I'm gonna face the other way. You know, you could do a book. All things Red Dead Redemption. That jacket is so sick. I know it sounds kind of mundane, but I like this, where he's kind of like looking off to the outside. Yep, I'll take that. All right, let's get this man his wagon. Dr. Renaud, cold, goiter, cholera, dysentery,
Get you back to the doctor.
fever, smallpox, typhus. Can solve all your problems. Go, go, horses, go. Not quite quiet. No, not quiet. Shotgun is not quiet, but they're quiet after you use it. Good point. I like how it's got the little mixing thing on the top of it. Kind of like what Hosea gives Arthur to mix up. Oh, right. These guys. Just making sure he's really dead. Seriously, after all that? It's from a movie. Is it from Tombstone? Oh, with Christopher. Oh, from the Hateful Eight, maybe? Or Django? But no, I don't recognize it. Ain't it, Danny? It really is pretty. That's part of what makes it my favorite ever. I love Christopher Waltz. Chris Waltz is like one of the best of the Tarantino actors. One of the best actors in general. I've even watched a very strange Chris Waltz movie. The name of it escapes me right now, but it was really weird. It's still really good. That guy can act. He makes everything better. He's like Bacon, but for acting. What is the marker that I placed on the map? Let's look. See if I can remember. Must be, I mean, that's not it, right? Like, yeah, that's it. So this marker is the way up here. If you come to this point at the top of this hill in Annesburg, I think it's at like 10:04 p.m. when it's raining, you get struck by lightning. It's a Back to the Future Easter egg. It could be either, right, Arthur? I don't remember him driving. I feel like it's probably Hateful Eight, but I don't remember. D'Angelo's got some hits. He's got a good song in this game. Very good song. And Django is a great movie. It's another one of those movies that, like, it's a great balance of story, heaviness, but also, like, kind of lighthearted at times. And it's no BS. It's just exceptional. Well written, well cast. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Yeah, D'Angelo's song in this is very good. It comes along towards the end of the game.
You know this fella, don't you?
The horses know their owner. It's cute.
Look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope.
You can.
It wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Well, let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got
Arthur's like, no, I enjoy doing that.
How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
Would have been cool if they made him someone you could find. Like even in Red Dead Online, that would be fun. Like if you could go and find him to buy health cures and stuff. Special health cures, ginseng, yarrow, English mace, or milkweed. Carefully mix everything together, boil it over a fire. Put it in a glass bottle and then drink it when you need a health boost. Got it. Cha-ching. Done. I'm gonna save real quick. American Distillation is the mission. It's funny that No Good Deed and American Distillation come together so quickly because they're in the same location where I just fought those guys. It's the same gang. Right? He almost implies that you will be able to find him in the game. He says, if you ever see me, stop by and get some health cures from me. I would have liked that if he was just roaming around. You could eventually, occasionally... What did I get negative honor for him? Why is... he left behind some of his stuff. It's randomly floating in the sky right here. I don't know what I got my honor dinged for, but it's weird. It's magic.
Has anyone seen Gavin?
Oh, not the Gavin again. I'm gonna go get a beer and some food. Especially on PC, mostly on PC. This game is not without bugs. I've seen way more on PC than on PlayStation, but yeah, that does happen. That's why I ran through them, Buster. I wanted to see if they would clip. Since they clip, you can't shoot them.
What are you in the market for?
I'll take some cracked wheat and whole milk, please.
Hello, friend.
Look at that.
I don't mean to pry,
yummy.
but, well, you look like something of rough and tumble type.
You know, Prox, so many people I've talked to are like, I got platinum, then I uninstalled the game forever. And I'm like, how could you uninstall this game? It's so sick. It's so fun to play. Seriously, I keep waiting for it to get old. And yeah, there are times where I don't feel like playing it, but not like when I'm scheduled in, I'm like always down. It's fun. There are days where like weekends and stuff where I'm playing games and I'm like, I don't really want to drink this, or I don't want to play. I'm reading and speaking. I don't really want to play this right now, but I can definitely play this for 4 or 5 hours a week still and just be fine with it. Alright, now that I've had a bottle of beer and some food, go ahead and get some more food. Let's have some catfish. Looks a little bit more like a sweet potato, but I'll agree it kind of looks like fish. And now that I've had food and drinks, I'm gonna get a room. And hopefully in the morning when I wake up, that man will not be playing the piano anymore, and I can take over and play some jams. That's one of the mods that I have running. Most of you have probably already seen it, but just in case you haven't. It does look like a giant Madeline. It's true. I was thinking it looked kind of like a peeled sweet potato, but I think a Madeline is better. Alright, Arthur, we're going to sleep. Oh, I chose the wrong one, but we're still going to sleep. Look, there's wood missing from the walls. Right there. There's 2 boards missing. That's really strange. Oh, okay. So I accidentally slept until evening. Yeah, I gotta sleep some more. There's still somebody playing piano. That's not gonna work for me. Sleep till the morning. I don't think they'll be playing piano in the morning. Usually in a saloon they stop. It's only nighttime, like daytime and nighttime, so maybe we can get Arthur. We'll see what music he plays at this saloon. Yeah, I know, Prox. It's still a funny, like, concept. You're right, the game's huge. I mean, like, on PC it's 150 gigs. I don't know what it is on PlayStation, but I do find people that are, like, once they platinum any game, especially one that's as hard to platinum as this, they're like, I never want to play it again. But I'm down. I'll play this game every day. Move out of the way, man. I got piano to play.
Hey, partner.
This is something you can't do in the base game, but they let Musk do it. I called Rockstar and they said, special deal. Michael, you can play piano. Watch, it'll crash the stream. So, rest of the week schedule we should talk about. It's normal schedule. Wednesday, I'll be playing more Red Dead Redemption 2 at the normal time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, until roughly 5 o'clock. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be playing more of The Order 1886, which is turning out to be an excellent game. If you weren't here for that conversation or haven't seen the game at all, I was pleased to realize over the weekend that The Order is made by the same studio that made God of War 2018, and it's awesome. It's beautiful, very, very fun to play. I fear that it's going to be rather short. Like I guess I'm something like 7. Oh my, Arthur, where do you keep getting this stuff? Thank you, Arthur. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to cut you off. This is too much. Thank you so much. Gosh, 50 euros. I feel like I don't deserve it at this point. Thank you so much. Appreciate everything you do, and I promise to pay it forward in any way, as many ways as I can. It's amazing. Everybody, please drop some love for Arthur Morgan. She's the greatest moderator to ever live, a very good friend, and a huge supporter of the channel. So please, if you take a minute and just shout out to Arthur Morgan. I appreciate it. Heads up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You really are making this. But not all in one month. Gotta slow down. I feel bad. I feel guilty. I know we work hard on this, but you work hard on this together. This is a project that we work hard on. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to, I want to chat with you about Saturday. So I'm going to have to see if maybe Oda or you're leaving behind some very big shoes to fill over the weekend. And I'm excited for your trip. I can't wait. I hope you have a great time. But I'm going to have to find 1 or 2 or 3 people to fill your shoes while you're gone. So I know, Prox. That's a massive donation. It makes me feel guilty, but at the same time, it makes me feel really loved, and I appreciate it. It's so cool. Speaking of things that inspire me, people that inspire me, like Arthur, I kind of have some inspirational ideas to make some educational videos, short. So watch out for that. I'll talk to you more about them as we get there, but like some history, like the history of, and I'm gonna try and keep them under 10 minutes. I hope it works. I hope I can make something functional. You know, I've already done a few videos that are not live where like I talk about reviewing a game or whatever, but this I want to do like the history of something gaming related. So I'm starting to work on that a little bit on the sides. Thank you, just having fun. And ain't she? She is the best. And don't feel bad at all for leaving me alone. Please. You've put in so many hours working alongside me here. Don't sweat it. It's not like that at all. You deserve breaks and time. And as much as I want you here 100% of the time, you deserve time off just like I do. And so, ooh, this is a nice song. I feel like Arthur Morgan's going to have a great weekend, and we're going to hear all about it on Discord. And I hope you stay in touch over the weekend, too. She's leaving behind some big shoes this weekend, but yeah, I feel Progs, I have been blessed with some really good moderators, so you take your time, Arthur Morgan, and have fun. Yeah, it's been a blast, and my train of thought got wrecked by that donation, Arthur. I'm completely blown away by it. Thank you so much. I want to give a special shout out also to my friends here in the U.S. It is Labor Day, so happy Labor Day to you. I hope it's been a great one. And of course, a special shout out to anybody who has that Mustang logo next to your name. Thanks for supporting me and my channel. If you don't, still lots of love for you just the same, but I appreciate it. Yeah, you're right, Progs. This has been a perfect session, even though the stream crashed 3 times early on. Oh, I thought that guy was going to come and bully me or something. What are you doing? Can I help you? Oh, this is neat. I don't think I've ever had somebody just come and lean on the piano. Look at him just enjoying a smoke. Oh, and of course, Gavin guy. Thanks, Unknown. We'll be back. Next show is on Wednesday, so I hope y'all have a good time. Between now and then, hit me up on Discord if you get bored. You want to share some music, pictures of your food, recommend a movie or a TV show, or just stop in and talk some trash. I'm down for whatever. Everybody, have a great one, and I will see you real soon. Peace, love, and burritos. Bye now.